fold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought they could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low-key. I can carve up the D like a turkey or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach will regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle. You just trying not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Arizona Cardinals and the New York Giants.
But I'm going to lab this game.
Off week 1 victories.
New playbook.
Keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports.
I know I can run all day.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Every play.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking to get it to Jarvis Landry that time. And now it's second down.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the second level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He didn't seem in a... I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Now Murray throwing on second down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Hauling it in, Nelson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Murray now on first down. He'll take a shot for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have.
Here we go.
And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion. And both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. The first carry for the former Nittany Lion. This is Saquon Barkley. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Here we go. Black 80. 12. Let's go. Let's go. 1, Omaha.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
Let's get some points.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
A big play there on the catch and run. 59 yards. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. From the gun, Murray.
Oh, that's passing it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. David Johnson, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Bullet good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Let's go, bro.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Hit stick. Oh, let me hit it, man.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is? Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
On second down, here's Barkley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And they work this well.
Oh, my God.
45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Barkley on 1st down, going to work his way forward only for about a couple there. Tackle made there by Budda Baker.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Good play, good
and
play.
they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Good play.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
21.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to John Ross. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas.
2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
Let's get it.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. It's Barkley on the counter. And some room to work. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Here we go. 11. What do you need?
Garoppolo on 1st down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Von Miller able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a 2nd one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
12, fellas, here we go. 50 to Mike. Hey, let go. Mike's 50. Go.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Garoppolo. And he's going to go down again. That's Luke Kuechly with a sack. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
Here we go.
So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
13.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Von Miller bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Here's Ryan Quigley now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies. And that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
On 2nd and 9, Murray, he completes it to Nelson. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 30, 10, touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, 89 yards. And the Cardinals are able to show off their quick strike ability. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Give me that.
He'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On 2nd down now, Barkley, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times will actually make checks, just like a quarterback would on offense to get them into the right defense. They definitely were on that play. How about that finish? Holding that to a minimal gain.
This is
Give me
intercepted.
that. Get up.
Buda Baker with a pick. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming
put him on skates. Whoop. Put him on skates. Whoop. Put him on skates.
Touchdown, Arizona. A great play there.
Oh my goodness. Look at that stick. That's stick work.
Out in front. Bullock good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Let me get it. Let me grab him.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves him with 14 yards still to go on 3rd down.
21.
To throw is Garoppolo. Flush to his right.
Got stuck too. I was get that one too.
Well, it's looking like another 3-and-out here, and at some point, got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Come on.
pulled in at the 24. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And an alley to run. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray caught by Nelson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. First down, Murray. And Nelson's got it here right side. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Play fake, Murray.
Oh, good. You got to get up there.
Complete with 11 seconds remaining now. J.J. Nelson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
There we go.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And able to find Kirk complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started. Fielded about a yard deep. And
there we go.
Deep in his own
there we go.
He coughs up the
Got him.
and the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they bring this one back. A
Stand him
scoop
up.
and score, a fumble recovery touchdown
Stand him
for
up.
Arizona.
Stand him
So
up.
they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back
I
to the
want all
house.
of that. We
Two
like all of
quick
those.
touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. This fielded at the 2. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go, here we
The
go.
Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I'll take
I
that.
would love to have been in there because
And now this is intercepted. My
Can't throw on me.
goodness. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And his guys
That
are going
ain't
to get
work.
the football. And
Let's go, man. Let's go. You finna quit? Trying to throw in the towel? Don't you throw in the towel? Let's go. Don't pause it no more.
23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
That's touchdown, man. You better get out of that
got 3
defense.
points, but it was a chip shot field goal.
And
When you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
oh,
Nowhere to escape,
oh my
and he
goodness.
goes down.
Yeah,
It's
run that
Christian
back.
Covington who notches the sack there. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. There for the sack, B.J. Hill. Play action. Now it's Murray. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive
Oh, you
after
kidding
what
me,
happened
man.
on the last one. Throw it on the
Don't
first
do
play.
it
Give the
like that,
quarterback some
bro.
confidence.
See what happens. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
13. 180. Here we go.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Garoppolo now going deep downfield, and that's caught inside the 35.
Look where he was going.
Way in, touchdown, New York. John Ross, 85 yards. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the 4th.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Murray now on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. On 1st and 10, Murray under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Christian Covington, his 2nd sack of the night.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Anyway. Orbit.
After the sack on 1st down, Murray, this is caught. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. J.J. Nelson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Bullet good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Ross, complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. John Ross, his second touchdown of the night. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Tell him to stop holding.
He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game.
Do you have him in fantasy football this week?
Unfortunately, no.
It's too bad, right? That would have been big points, but he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple more times to give them a chance.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now Murray off play action. On the crossing route, complete. It's Nelson. Touchdown, Cardinals. J.J. Nelson, 46 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. On play action, it's Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Snags it for the pick.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room. Okay, because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Garoppolo to throw. Got a man open. It's Ross. And down he'll go at the 25. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Hey, alert! 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 Hey, let's go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo.
Boy, they won't let me click to him for nothing.
It's a giant 1st down on a gain of 16. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. A first down run by Barkley, unsuccessful, as he won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first-down gains. Now a play fake. Garoppolo going deep downfield for loss. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. Then he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
I tell you, if I'm over, you can't throw it.
His guys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now that turnover might just about do it. Here, 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd and a yard. Murray didn't get to the stick. And for the 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he's able to get back here to the 43-yard line.
He's on top of the doggone logo.
The takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. A first down carry for Barkley. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
With that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Giants on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throw left side, complete to Ross.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
11.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts.
That's caught inside the 20. And he is into the end zone.
Yes,
touchdown, Arizona.
Can't run that defense.
J.J. Nelson, 50 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Extra point up and good by Bullock, and that will extend this big lead. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Give it here.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Giants on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Again, it's Barkley. And out across midfield, down to the 45. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
Throw left side complete.
Oh,
That's
my
Ross.
goodness. I know they, oh, Lord, look at that penalty.
And he's across
Hey,
for a touchdown.
goodness.
Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
Man,
No
this
wonder you're
game
grinning.
crazy.
You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the 2-point try. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get in for the 2 points to get this back to a 3-score game. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Cardinals' hands team able to secure the football. And another mistake here defensively as a flag is down on the tackle, and that's going to tack on 15 more. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Man. The ball go
Well, they're
through.
not making it easy on themselves here
Boy,
down
I
the
tell
stretch.
you,
2 picks
man.
now in the fourth quarter, trying to hang on to that lead.
Talk about keeping someone in the game. Instead of being able to shut the door, it's still cracked open because they can come back on you now. The only people who are really happy about those picks, any fantasy team that has this defense.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but
Going
this
throwing over
throw
there to AJ.
downfield, incomplete.
That's
He was
Alabama
looking
out
for
there,
John
boy.
Ross that time. But it's going to be
Alabama out there.
second down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They run the counter. Barkley. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the
They don't
22.
do it so hard.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Another incomplete pass there. What do you take from this game offensively?
Well, you know it's tough to really analyze for them because it is a team game, right? And let's be honest, though. The defense did them no favors in this one at all. Offense actually moved the ball. So, bottom line, film session, defense.
That's caught inside the 20. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Evan Ingram, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. And that was just a fly route. There was no stop. He just went.
Yeah, and it was beautiful to watch because you have to set it up as you go along. Everyone knows he's fast, so you play him for that. That's the #1 thing you want to take away. But as you go through a game, sometimes you vary the speed in which you come off the line of scrimmage and maybe start a little bit slower, get him to stop his feet a little bit as a defensive back, and then explode and go as we saw there.
And the Cardinals have got it. So that should just about put an end to this one. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, not giving up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Murray.
Oh, my goodness.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot. 3rd and long. Murray going to throw. That one going to be complete to David Moore. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen. Check 4, check 4, check 4.
Back to throw it, Murray. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another try after the first down sack.
Throw the ball.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. Murray with a 3rd and long. And the pressure gets to him again. Alec Ogletree. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Cards, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And another road date awaits them next week as their opponents will be the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I do this for the family.
Hey, jump and hop at it. Rep for your bro. When your post, you're popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets. You can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet. This sugar. One man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing.